This is what an average physique in the military looks like. Lean, strong, and ready for anything. And it's all because of one training philosophy. While most people struggle just to lose 10 pounds or build any noticeable muscle, military training transforms ordinary civilians into lean, muscular warriors faster than most fitness plans can even get you started. But here's the catch. If you try to just copy that workout, you'll likely fail. Not because it's beyond your capability, but because you'll miss the one critical principle that makes it all work. Without that guiding principle, people either burn out in a few weeks or never see results. But when you grasp it, the same principle that pushes Navy SEALs through Hell Week while burning 8,000 calories a day, everything changes. Let me explain why almost every gym program out there is fundamentally flawed. They split training into isolated segments. Monday is chest day, Tuesday is cardio, Wednesday is legs, and maybe sometime you jam in core or arms. But life doesn't work in isolated segments. Real strength, real performance, and real transformation demand that your body move, adapt, and fight as one integrated system. The military can't afford to treat muscles like separate parts. They train their bodies to work holistically, pushing strength, endurance, and metabolic conditioning at the same time. That's why they use what I call compound stress training. Instead of separating bench press, cardio, and core work, they stack them into one intense session that forces every part of your body and every energy system to show up. Imagine a Navy SEAL workout. You sprint 2 miles, drop directly into push-ups, hoist a heavy log overhead for 100 yards, then dive into cold water and swim. You climb, crawl, drag, carry, and run again. No long rests, no isolated sets, just unrelenting strategic overload. It's not torture, it's transformation. When you force your body to operate under those conditions, 3 amazing things happen. Your metabolism spirals upward, igniting fat burn even after you're done training. You gain functional strength that holds up when your muscles are fatigued or under pressure. And your body becomes shockingly efficient, recovering faster, operating easier, pushing harder. Still, this isn't some magic formula that works alone. The difference between the 25% who absolutely transform and the 75% who burn out or quit is progression. Too many try to recreate Hell Week on day 1. That's like trying to deadlift 400 pounds when your biggest lift ever has been a grocery bag. You don't get stronger, you break. Instead, you must start from where you are now and build gradually, consistently, and intelligently. To make that real for you, here is a full, detailed, expanded version of this military-style training approach. This version is built to challenge you, but also to respect your starting point, protect your joints, and guide your body to adapt. I'm going to lay it all out: how to build, how to measure, how to vary, and how to stay in it for the long haul. The complete 30-minute Army-style fat-burning session, beginner to intermediate. Duration, approximately 25 to 35 minutes. Frequency, 3 times per week, with at least 1 full rest day between sessions. Goal, build strength, shred fat, increase stamina, and toughen your mindset, all in one session. Progression method, small weekly increases plus occasional variation. Phase 0, warm-up, 5 minutes. Begin with a light jog, brisk walk, or easy calisthenics to get blood flowing, joints lubed and heart rate up. Do dynamic movements like leg swings, arm circles, torso twists, and light walking lunges. This primes your body for the compound load ahead. Phase 1, compound core circuit, strength, endurance, and fat burn. These exercises are stacked. No big rests, no separation by muscle group. Move sequentially, with minimal downtime, always prioritizing form. Push-ups, as many reps as possible with solid technique. Start low if needed. Bodyweight squats, 15 reps. Walking, shuffling, 30 seconds. Active recovery, no sitting. Second set, push-ups. Max reps you can without sacrificing form. Plank hold, 20 seconds. Walking lunges, 10 steps each leg. Mountain climbers, 30 seconds. Full effort. Walk, active move, 60 seconds. Still upright and moving. At this point, you'll be breathing hard. Your heart will be racing, and your limbs will feel heavy. That's intentional. Phase 2, Grit and mental strength challenge. Now comes the mindset builder. This portion pushes you when your energy is low. Burpees, 5 reps, or, if too advanced, jumping jacks for 45 seconds. Bear crawl, 10 steps forward, then 10 steps back. Wall sit, 30 to 45 seconds. Quads already fatigued. 3-minute walk, cool down. Slow pace to drop your heart rate gradually. That's it. That's the full session. In about 25 to 35 minutes, you've attacked your strength, your cardio, your metabolic systems, and your mental resilience simultaneously. How to progress week by week. Aim to add 1 to 2 reps to push-ups, lunges, burpees, crawls each week, as long as your form is clean. If adding reps becomes easy, reduce rest intervals or increase intensity, e.g., slower tempo, pausing halfway. Every 4 to 6 weeks, insert one of the following variations to shock your system and avoid plateaus. 4 powerful variations to rotate in. Variation A, Water Warrior. If you have a pool, lake, or beach nearby, warm up with 3 to 4 minutes of swimming. Do push-ups on the wet pool deck. Extra grip challenge. Replace mountain climbers with 30 seconds of treading water. The water adds resistance and instability that torches your core. Variation B, Load Bearer. Wear a 10 to 15 pound backpack or weighted vest during walks and lunges. Remove it for push-ups and planks to protect the shoulders. This mimics real-world load carriage and builds strength under stress. Variation C, Stair Attack. Warm up by going up and down stairs for 3 to 5 minutes. For your circuit, do push-ups at the top of stairs, squats at the bottom. Add stair sprints between sets for an extra cardio burst. Variation D, Ground Fighter. Swap walking recovery with army crawls. Replace bear crawls with crab walks. Hips high, hands-feet contact. Lunges become low bear crawl steps forward/back. This builds raw ground-based mobility and strength. Use only one variation at a time, and never change more than one variable at once. After 2 weeks of the base program, experiment with one variation. Key principles and safety guidelines. Always prioritize form over speed or volume. A sloppy rep is a path to injury. Respect your joints. If your knees, ankles, or shoulders hurt, scale back or regress to simpler movements. Change one thing at a time. Don't overhaul everything. Focus on small, consistent improvements. Recover smartly. Proper sleep, hydration, and nutrition are essential. You're asking your body to adapt to high stress. Give it fuel and rest. Track your progress. Use a notebook or app to record reps, times, and subjective difficulty. You'll be amazed how far you come. Why this actually works, and why you'll see real results. Because it's not just a workout, it's a system built for full body adaptation. You aren't just chasing aesthetics. You are training your metabolic systems, your muscular endurance, your functional strength, and your mental grit all at once. Take Jake, for instance, a software engineer with a typical soft midsection and no upper body strength. He started this program cautiously, adding reps slowly. 8 months later, he was lean, muscular, and broad-shouldered. He built strength that wasn't just for the gym, it carried over into everything. His posture, his energy, and his confidence shifted. Then, consider Chris, a dad in his 40s who figured his peak was behind him. Yet after a year of steady, disciplined work, he ripped his dad bod, got lean, and felt younger and more capable than he had in decades. His wife even told him he looked better at 45 than he did at 25. These transformations aren't magical. They're built through small, consistent, well-structured overloads over time. The body responds when you stress it smartly and allow it to adapt. You don't need a gym. You don't need exotic equipment. You don't have to suffer complicated routines. You just need to show up, follow the method, and press forward. So here's your call. Commit to doing this 3 times a week. Start now. Begin tracking your numbers. Don't let perfection or comparison stop you. 6 months from now, you won't just look different, you'll be different. You'll feel more resilient, more confident, stronger, leaner, and mentally tougher. You'll see how fitness changes more than just muscle. It changes how you think, how you act, how you live. The only missing piece is you. The warrior version of yourself doesn't wait. The time is now. Drop down and own your first set.